guys, UFC Fight Night. We alive, man. We alive. I'm here by myself this time. I'm not with my boys like I normally am. And yeah, man, we got Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill tonight. Um, the reason why I don't do the prelims is because most of the time I'm training. I'm back to now that everything's getting a little better here in the States. Back to training. First fight's up now. That's why I started the live now. Um, Joaquin, Joaquin Buckley versus Alhassan is up first. First fight for the main card. Yeah, man. Welcome, guys. Share the live. Um, Here we go. First fight. We got Jordan Martinez. He's the announcer for today. No Bruce Bomber. All right, Al Hansen. His record is 11 wins and 4 losses, and he's the underdog for tonight in this fight. Um, Man, it's kind of weird just doing it by myself now. I'm so used to being with my boys for the pay-per-views. And welcome, guys, for watching the live. Here we go. Joaquin Buckley, 13 wins, 4 losses. And he's the favorite to win. And he weighed in at 183 pounds. This is the middleweight division. Let's go first fight of the main card. That prelim fight, the last one was sick. Man got hit with like a 10-piece combo to the face. Like it was really, really bad. And what I've seen from the card so far, a little bit from the prelims, it was a pretty good prelim for the most part. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Alhassan versus Buckley. Well, Buckley versus Alhassan. Both power hitters, so I'm expecting to see maybe a full-out process and maybe something down the line like that. Here we go. Round number 1. And Buckley already trying to find his range and distance, throwing out little strikes here and there. Alhassan throwing some leg kicks, some naked leg kicks. And goes up top to the head after throwing a couple of leg kicks. Oh, Buckley moving around in a circle right now. Alhassan with holding the center of the octagon, pushing Buckley back, just with pure pressure. Not throwing much, but with the pressure. Buckley moving around. Oh, good leg kick by Alhassan. And Buckley, I mean, he's coming forward, exploding a lot, coming in. I want to see if he can last that throughout the other 2 rounds he got left. A lot of energy wasting right now. Yeah, he's definitely on that bicycle nice and early. Throws a spinning back kick and just too far. And Alhassan falls after trying to throw a heavy head kick. Buckley with a straight. Buckley with some jabs. Then Buckley just looks like he wants to close the distance. A little too wild. Alhassan now countering Buckley when he moves out and gets on that bike. Yeah. Buckley, I mean, good takedown. Good takedown by Joaquin Buckley. That was a good time entry. Got Alhassan coming in with strikes and drops down the level, gets the level change. Now ends up in, well, kind of half guard. Well, now they back up. Buckley on the back still. And go another takedown by Buckley. But again, Alhassan gets right back up to his feet. There you go. Buckley, nice little elbow on the break. Good job by Alhassan to bounce back on his feet. It's probably not somewhere he want to be twice, Go 2 minutes and 10 seconds left for the first. Nice little exchange on the inside by both. Buckley trying to go high. Buckley trying to throw a side kick. Well, he didn't try. He kind of did. Buckley again with another level change. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Another double blast, double by Buckley. Now here we go. Alhassan's he's still on the ground, but kind of working along the fence to get back on his feet, and he does. Buckley holding the wrist. Right now they're up against the fence. Alhassan's up against the fence. Buckley with both underhooks. Good little short elbow by Alhassan in the clinch. In the fence. Good shots to the body by Buckley. Oh, here we go. Big exchanges by both guys. Oh, beautiful outcome by Buckley. That was nice. But now Buckley, now that they both hit each other pretty well, now they both going a little wild now, trying to end somebody's night. Who wants to by Buckley? But I think Buckley, with all that movement around he did in the beginning, I think probably gonna get him a little tired. He's a big dude, big muscles. Oh, that leg kick was nasty by Alhassan. Well, both guys taking a breather. 30 seconds left the first. And Buckley is throwing everything to everything right now. Again, oh, God. For real, bro. Like, guys, when you're trying to throw a spin kick and you're trying to land it on your opponent, like, you can't do it when you're on the same line as him because then you're going to miss. Like he did there. Alhassan, oh. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Round number 2 coming up next. Like I was trying to say, if you're trying to throw a spin kick, like don't do it while you're lined up with your opponent, like on the same line, because the kick is just gonna go right past him. You know, he's not gonna have to be moving around and try to, get out of the way of the kick. If you're on a straight line with him, that's why you're gonna have to be off, but then you gotta set it up too. You know, it's good attempts by Buckley, but Alhassan having his moments as well when they was up against the fence, short elbows. Solid round. I guess the round can go to Buckley just for the takedowns and whatnot that he did earlier. Well, he got him down 3 times. So I would say Buckley was more or less the more active person in the fight. What's up, guys? If just joining, welcome, man. Who you guys got in the main event if you're there? Johnny Walker or Jamal Hill. The last time, I remember Jamal Hill winning his fight before. After he got his arm dislocated by Craig Jones, was just crazy lock. We go round number 2. And Buckley again, putting his back up against the fence, going around in a circle. Alhassan has a lot of pressure. Some pretty big dudes, especially Alhassan doesn't even look like he's 185 right now. He's probably like 200 pounds. He got so much muscle mass. It's crazy. Buckley right now, Buckley being the more active person, not landing much. Neither guy are. They kind of just, like, I guess, still doing range finders. Here we go, Buckley with another takedown, but good takedown defense by Alhassan. Well, Buckley with double underhooks. Takes the switch. Alhassan does a really good job of up. Buckley gets the takedown, but then Alhassan explodes right back up to his feet. They're still up against the fence. Now up. And, oh, man, Alhassan with a nice hip throw. But now they both guys back up. Buckley throwing shots in between right now. Alhassan just shut it up, which I think he should hit back just like that. As I say that, he throws a hook. 3 minutes left. Oh, good little uppercut. Missing. I feel like Buckley needs to hook it a little bit more, especially when Alhassan just having his hands up against the fence, trying to block every shot. See, like Buckley's throwing the uppercuts, they're nice. And they're kind of landing on the chest. Again, Buckley throws another spinning back kick, just missing. Buckley should go hooks to the body, keep the uppercut, but throw more hooks to the body. Like that. I need to be coaching somebody. Here we go. Hassan looking for big shots. He already looked kind of tired. Buckley making a miss. Oh, good job by Alhassan. Again, I mean, this round is still going to Buckley so far right now unless something big happens. Because both of them are not landing crazy much, but they're still kind of, Buckley's still kind of more active in a sense. Alhassan got a lot of forward pressure, but that's pretty much it. Unless they get in close quarters, and then we'll see Alhassan throw a little bit. When they are far away, Alhassan throwing some good leg kicks. But again, look right here, boom, up against the fence. Alhassan just covering up. There you go. Buckley should try to hook across his guard on the body, because they will land. Alhassan looks super tired. Should hit the body right there. Oh, good body shot by Buckley. Buckley should hit the body more. Alhassan's just not even moving anymore. Now his back is up against the fence. 1 minute. I mean, I like what Buckley's doing. He's throwing little combinations, but still aware just in case of Alhassan throws those big bombs that he got. But then Buckley tries to go for a takedown, but Alhassan hip to it. Got both his underhooks. Brought him right back up. Oh, good knee to the body by Buckley, but good elbow by Alhassan. Buckley with another takedown. Man, those are like really driving takedowns from Buckley. Buckley gets the fight down. The back of Alhassan is up against the fence. 15 seconds left. Alhassan's not getting up right now. No more explosion. 10 seconds. All right, both guys took a break on that. The end of the second round. Again, another round for Buckley. Takedowns, him being more active. Alhassan looking tired and labored now, for sure. And guys, if you just joined the live, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. I will be watching the boxing fight that happened earlier as well. If you guys follow it. You guys share the live as well, man. Share the live. I would appreciate it. Hit the like button. Just come out here, hang out, leave some comments. Waiting for round number 3. Joaquin Buckley versus Alhassan. Oh, here we go. Short notice fight next week. We got Makhachev versus Green, which I think that's gonna be a good fight. Not a good fight for Bobby Green, because we already know Makhachev is definitely going for takedowns in that fight. I believe that's next week. We go round number 3. And Buckley throws some of those throw some body kicks in there. And a good little jab to the body by Buckley. But see right there, like instead of like just placing it, it needs to throw. Buckley has an underhook up against the fence. Has one of them. They both fighting for head position up against the fence. Good knee to the body by Alhassan. Again, Buckley gets double underhooks. Turns turns Hassan again up against the fence. Buckley good head position as well up against the fence. Hassan was looking for that takedown again. Doesn't really get it, but gets Buckley on his back anyways. Ooh. Good get up by Buckley, man, because he just ate a big shot right now. Go Buckley, eat the body. Don't even try to go to his face. When Hassan gets up against the fence, even though he's probably paid a little bit of possum to just lure Buckley in, but he hit that body a little bit more, especially when he's up against the fence. I think he can get a stop. Buckley needs to throw those kicks with some real intent. Buckley fighting to get it on the hook to turn Hassan to the side. Hassan looking for his own takedown. Good little sweep. Sweep the legs from Hassan. Buckley looking for a Kimura, but I think it's just for him to better hit the position for him and himself. I mean, Buckley's not going to get this Kimura. Hassan already was hip to it. Oh, Hassan throwing some big bombs now. Not in full guard. He's up on his feet trying to pass the legs. Throw big strikes. And Buckley just got to move. He got to explode. This round right now is going to Hassan so far. And then Hassan, I don't know if he's trying to take his back or not, but I mean, yeah, he's looking to take the back, but I would have trying to get a hook in, but good job by Buckley getting that hook out that he had. Here we go. Here we go. Good job by Buckley to turn, but then Alhassan just still. Both guys up. Alhassan got his back from up against the fence. Alhassan now in half guard. Buckley needs to close his half guard because it's wide open. Any jiu-jitsu person will pass that guard. Alhassan looking for Kimura or Americana. You want to call it that way. Hassan almost with a headbutt. Yeah, this round is so Alhassan won this round for sure. On top of Buckley throwing elbows, short little elbows. Got 30 seconds. If you can get a stop right here, it would be great. I don't know if he's trying to crucifix, but 19 seconds left. Oh man, good elbows. 10 seconds left. Not a good ending for Buckley at all. Not a good one by Buckley. Alhassan throwing big bombs. The round ends. Not enough for Alhassan to win this fight. Buckley won the first 2 rounds, but Alhassan definitely won the third, just being on top. Reversing Buckley, getting his own takedown. So I would say for this fight, I would say Buckley still just Buckley had really good success in the beginning of the fight, first 2 rounds for sure. Again, guys, who you guys got in the co-main event for this fight? Let me put the fights up for me. Get the UFC Fight Night cards up here. All right, we have. Let me see. Oh, I'm bugging. um, I mean, look at that. Jim Miller fighting next. I think Joaquin Buckley definitely won the fight. Alhassan definitely won that third though. That was an ugly way to end the round. All right, here we go. Official decision.
Judge D'Amato 29-28 for Buckley. And Judge Camicho scores it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Joaquin.
I mean, I don't think that was a split decision. Come on, judges. What the fuck are you? Excuse my language. Like, I don't think that was a split decision at all. Like, what are you doing? Joaquin definitely won, like, the first two rounds. Like, I don't get that split decision. Like, Alhassan definitely, even Alhassan with a 10-8 round, I still don't think that it was enough for a split decision. Like, that's dumb. I think that shit is so fucking dumb. They feel like MMA people need to get MMA judges or people who have done MMA to, or especially scoring wise or something. I don't know what it is, but the commission needs to hire people that has done MMA and not boxing only. And Buckley right now, man, you about to be the butt of everybody's face. You got this man right here, fucking. What's that self-defense guy that nobody likes? Be doing the shit with the guns and stuff. My man, that ass walked out with him. And a good win for Buckley, though, for the most part. So, guys, again, share the live. Welcome. What is the next UFC pay-per-view? Let's find that out. Here we go. Next fight, Jim Miller versus Nicolas Mota. Yeah. Well, everybody knows who Jim Miller is, so that should be a pretty good fight. Then we got Parker Porter taking on Alan Bernat, I believe. And then Kyle Daukas. And the co-main event is Kyle Daukas versus Jamie Pickett. That should be a pretty decent fight. And then, of course, in the main event, we got Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill. Should be good. Yeah, man, let's talk about the next UFC pay. I want to talk about the next UFC pay-per-view a little bit. I believe it's a pay-per-view. UFC 272, Kobe Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. Man, what a fight that's gonna be. Jorge versus Kobe Covington. I think Covington. I mean, I didn't like the way Covington looked in his last fight against Kamal until like towards the ending when he actually started fighting. I felt like he didn't come out. Kobe didn't come out the way he did in that first fight that they had. And if you're just tuning in, Joaquin Buckley and Alhassan just finished fighting. And Joaquin Buckley won by split decision. Again, I thought that was bullshit, but You know, it is what it is. You can't. Sometimes you can't even leave it to the hands of the judges.
So as we get ready for our next fight, we shine the spotlight on Jim Miller and all that he's
Freaking Jim Miller, man. I didn't even know that guy was still fighting.
been. This guy from
Holy
New
smokes.
Jersey, and given his battle, his very public battle with Lyme disease, Miller thought he'd have been forced to walk away.
The man got 39 fights, most in UFC history. 14 finished, tied for third most in UFC history, and 22 wins, T minus most in UFC history.
Can't wait to see him fight. All right, so Cruz and Felder have combined for 24 UFC.
Like that's freaking insane. I mean, Jim Miller been in the game since like forever.
On the other side, going back to his roots in Rio de Janeiro, Nicholas Mota is more than ready to finally make his UFC
Mota,
debut.
like I said.
He'll do so against the
Here we go. Jim up next. Jim Miller and Mota.
legendary Jim Miller.
Nicholas Mota.
Rode for Nicholas Mota from the fourth season
Oh, he was on the fourth season of the
Dana White's contender series.
Dana White Contenders. I thought he was on Tough Brazil.
29-year-old is here, and he expects to
Oh man, he got some. Oh, he throwing big shots. Oh shit. First time me seeing him. So, and watching. For me, I like watching UFC fight nights just because, again, some of these guys eventually going to be fighting on the pay-per-view cards, and instead of being lost and confused about who this person is, it's always good to watch the fight nights, man. And sometimes, most of the time, fight nights usually end real so fast because everybody wants to go home early for some reason. Here we go. Nicholas Mota making his walk to the octagon now. Laura Sanko in the building as well.
So prepared for this fight, he has been training with Rafael dos Anjos, and that training a day in and
Rafael dos Anjos, man, that dude is fighting for Steve, which is, that dude got some crazy striking.
he is facing the man with the most UFC wins in the history of the promotion. But that training,
I don't know, this Mota guy got some good hands, man. He got some good bombs I saw on the little preview thing they have for him.
that it has taken Nicholas Mota
So,
this long to make his first UFC walk. He was on Dana White's Contender Series in November of 2020. Actually, almost called it a career.
see Nicholas Mota. Yeah, he's from Brazil.
His longtime teammate, Joaquin Silva, and that helped sort of right the ship.
Okay, guys, who you guys got in the main event tonight? We got Johnny Walker. Yeah, Johnny Walker and Jamal Hill. I'm over here. I'm all messed up.
Tonight's fight experience stats are sponsored by Cerveza Modelo and Paul Beller.
Here we go. The fight prep. He's on a 3-fight win streak. UFC debut. Former CFFC lightweight champion. Awarded a contract on Dana White Contender Series Season 4, Week 9. So, here we go.
Not just his striking, but those
It looks like this fight's brought to you by Modelo. Modelos are some, I don't know about you guys, but Modelo has like this nasty taste. Nasty aftertaste. That's just like, eh. I don't know. It's a good beer, but it's. Well, Nicholas Mota, still about to give his coaches his fives and hugs.
that's where I can win in the grappling transitions, and so he's confident. Sprawl and brawl. If he gets in his grappling, he wants to be on top. Let's see how he can make it work. Some of our more avid fans may remember him from
Here we go. Now he's getting his Vaseline on. Again, guys, share the live, man. I appreciate it, man. Share the live as always. Again, if you got any questions for me, put them down in the comment section. If I see them, because sometimes it takes a while, I'll write back. Because sometimes I can't see them fast enough because sometimes they disappear. Here we go. Jim Miller making that walk, man. Like I said, Jim Miller been in the game since like forever. So let's go. Jim Miller making his walk to the octagon.
Not just competing, he's still winning and putting people away. I love what Jim Miller said because he knows his advantages as a southpaw. The number one thing he wants to focus on are creating the angle, work the lead.
Ooh, excuse me. Say guys, I've been working out. I just came from the gym to come back and freaking work out and watch fights. Here we go. Team most wins in UFC history. Most submission attempts in UFC history with 45. 18 wins by submission for Jim Miller. That's what they had up for him on the fight prep. Getting fight by Modelo Cerveza. More of a Corona man, but you know it is what it is. Go Jim Miller in the octagon.
It's interesting. We still are able to get value in our fighter meetings, despite the fact that we've sat down with this guy for 20 minutes. He talked about his inner monologue, the word throw. Always be throwing.
Here we go. The tail of the tape about to pop up.
In here against Mota.
All right, Jim Miller 38. Nicholas is 29. Nicholas is taller by 1 inch. Jim Miller weighed in at 156 and 154 for Mota, and Jim Miller has a half-inch reach advantage, I should say, over Mota. Go again, Joey Martinez in the octagon. No Bruce Buffer this time around. So Nicholas Mota has a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses, 5'9". He weighed in at 154.5 pounds. He's actually the favorite to win the fight, so we'll see. Here we go. Of course, Jim Miller, the veteran in the UFC. His record is 33 wins by 16 losses, 1 no contest, 5'8". He weighed in at 156 pounds. He is the underdog to lose, but like just the underdog. Mota got some power, man. Watching some of the highlights I've seen from him that they put up of him. So, see, I'm pretty sure Jim Miller can deal with that, though. We got round number 1. And Keith Peterson is the referee.
Right here, you're going to see it. Look at their lead legs, how they touch right there. Usually it's opposite. The legs are opposite. So since they're touching, the range is farther. So they're going to the power side, which is the hand that's behind the other.
I think Johnny, I think Hill is gonna bring out the best of Johnny in that fight. And tonight, like I said, Hill's a good fighter, but I think Johnny is a little better, and he's looked a little better, in his last fight. Even though he lost to Thiago Santos, much more calmer Johnny Walker, which is it's cool to see when fighters change up their styles of fighting, at least a little bit. Look, even Francis Ngannou did, and look, it got him a title. So I think Johnny Walker as well. Go round number 1. Jim Miller blitzing in there, not really letting Mota set up his hands. And I thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Ooh, Jim Miller coming up to. Oh my goodness! Oh, that rocked Jim. That one rocked him. Mota just landed a nice cross after a head kick from Miller. Kind of stunned Miller for a second.
Gunpowder and homemade beer. Yes.
Yeah, Mota got some pop, man. That dude. Jim's just trying to press him, so good inside. Hey, Paul Felder about to steal my line, man. Oh. Oof, good fake by Miller of a head kick to come right back down to a leg kick. Good little fake. Yeah, Miller really trying to. Miller want this work tonight. There you go, Alhassan. Good 2 down the pipe by Mota. Oh man, those inside leg kicks from Jim Miller is crazy. Miller tried to look for a clinch, but good job by Mota from getting the space and getting out of it. You can go. Miller doing a really good job of blitzing in. I mean, they're not really landing, but just looks good of him just being more active. Mota looks like he's trying to get his timing down. Pick his shot against somebody like Miller. Miller, again, just doing a really good job of bouncing up and down. 2 minutes left.
Like to see him get back to that inside leg kick. Miller said this week that he thought he could sort of weaponize his experience.
And those, I mean, Mota got to start checking those kicks, man, because he is eating them. And his legs already red. He's eating them from the inside and the out. So he got no leg checks. Super heavy on the boxing, too.
He's countering with a left hook. That left hook has landed a couple times on Miller, so keep an eye on Mota's left hook. He's following really well with it.
There you go. Less than 90 seconds. Mota, I mean, doing a pretty good job. Trying to, oof. Miller trying to hit, Miller blitzing in. Man, that inside leg kick, though, oof, man, you just, Mota does not like him at all. And then, like, he's super heavy. He's in a boxing, oh, good shot by Miller. Good Superman punch into a clinch. Oh, man, if I was Mota, I would have stood with that on the hook. I mean, he has one still, but instead of the inside, he has it on the out. I think the inside would have been good, because then you can just hold him. They're up against the fence, 45 seconds. Good job by Mota getting outside of the side of the fence on the octagon. 30 seconds left of the first. Oof. Good job by Miller keeping that hand up, man. Mota throwing a high kick. Oh, man, fuck. Yo, every time Miller hits him with a leg kick, it just makes me cringe. Cause they hard. It's not like, and again, Mota has a boxing stance, so like he's just eating them. Good round. I think that round went to Jim Miller for sure. Being more active. I mean, he got rocked for a second, but all those leg kicks, the striking, Mota being on the more defensive side of things instead of coming forward himself. And Miller, again, the leg kicks that he's throwing is just ridiculous right now. You know, Jim Miller ain't no slouch, man. I'm not going to go down without a fight. Showing that right now. Round 2 coming up. But I don't know how many more inside leg kicks and outside can Mota take before his leg just says, nah, man, I'm done. So I guess we're going to see that in round 2. A good job by Miller of keeping the pressure on Mota and not really letting him to establish his offense so far right now during the fight. If you're there, let me know. Kofi Covington and Jorge Martin, as I say that they put up the poster when they come back from the break. Covington versus Masvidal. I think Covington is gonna win just off of the wrestling base. It's wrestling phenomenal. I actually did talk about them already, but I will be, of course, doing that fight as well. Again, Miller, beautiful leg kicks. Round number 2. Again, guys, share the live. I appreciate it. Leave the like, comment down below.
Thank you, Dean. 51st pro fight for Jim Miller, who turned pro back in 05. And what makes it so hard for Mota to stop that kick is because Jim Miller's also firing that left hand, and he's setting it up well, so he hides the kick behind the left hand.
Mota throws a nice little straight down the pipe. Not really landing, but just throwing something. Man, Miller's just, his offense is on point and his defense is doing a really good job of just countering. A good leg check by Miller. Mota on his bicycle right now. I don't know for what. Maybe trying to catch Miller off balance or something.
We don't know what the judge is thinking, so I'm done scoring. I'm just going to watch this.
Oh, both guys exchanging. Man, that inside leg kick, man. Mota gotta check them. A good body shot by Mota. Mota tries to throw ending the night head kick. And Jim Miller. Jim Miller with a knockdown. I think this fight is over. Keith, let him die. Oh man, it's over. Jim Miller. Jim Miller with a not a knockout, TKO win over Nicholas Mota. Man. And they had my man Jim Miller, the underdog. They must have not seen Jim Miller fight in a while. It's crazy, son. Old man is still getting it. I mean, he's not old, but here we go. Jim Miller, oof. Stepping right hand by Jim Miller drops Mota. And Mota was hurt really, really super bad. Look at that. Boof. And like it's crazy too, because his front leg wasn't even planted. Like Miller was coming in when he did that shot. His front foot wasn't even planted. And his back foot was barely planted and still dropped him. Caught him flush on the chin. Miller throwing strikes after that. Inside control, smashing him until Keith Peterson steps in there and stops the fight. Crazy. Jim Miller is the man. Got good jiu-jitsu and his striking just improved so much. I mean, he had good striking too, but it just improved so much now. Whew. Crazy. Who saw the Adesanya fight? The Adesanya fight, said people would think that fight was so lackluster compared to like Robert Whittaker or whatever. But Adesanya did a really good job of doing what he does best, which is implement his game plan the most. Robert Whittaker did a good job as well. Whittaker should have just looked for those takedowns a lot earlier instead of waiting towards later in the fight when it's too late to look for the takedowns and get him. You know, he didn't really hold him much down, but another one bites the dust right now. Let's see what's the next fight right now. All right, Parker Porter's up next. If you're just tuning in, Jim Miller, spoiler alert, of course, just TKO'd Nicholas Mota in the second round with a beautiful step-in hook. It was fire. Yeah, it was just, that was a nasty. And again, a shot that he wasn't even like really planted. You know, I mean, when you coming forward, that force alone. Good stoppage by Jim Miller in this fight. It's crazy. So it was 1 minute and 58 seconds in the second round. He got the stoppage win.
I'm a little bit like annoyed at the moment because I felt like it was a little bit late stoppage. You know, I understand that the ref's job is not an easy one. I don't want to do it, but he took a few more shots than he needed to.
Yeah, we were watching that.
Man, nobody like Keith Peterson.
You could have walked away, but you were doing your job. And
Jim Miller says he didn't like the fact that Keith Peterson took his time to get in there and get the stoppage victory to stop the fight just because he was hurt. I get what Jim Miller was saying because he wasn't doing shit. You know, the ref, Keith Peterson could have just stepped in there. And for those who had him as the underdog, y'all insane. You know, y'all gotta be newbies or something, or never really saw or heard of Jim Miller. Because Jim Miller's a beast. He's been on a tear so far right now. See.
You know, because I know the fans paid their hard-earned money to watch this stuff. And
all right, next fight is Parker Porter and Alan Baudot. something like that.
How much more can we see from you? Because
So,
after a performance like that, I imagine quite a
and then after that is Cal Daukas versus Jamie Pickett.
than I've had a little bit.
Um,
Dealing with some injuries and you know all my kids and
or
activities
is that a catchweight fight?
writing a damn cookbook. So you know it's there's been a lot on my plate, but my goal has been to just fight as hard as I can fight for as long as I can. And when I'm ready, I'll know, and you guys will know, and I'll be excited making that last walk to the octagon. But it's not going to be next time. So you know, I got UFC 300 in my visor, you know. So that's where I'm going. I'd like to fight in front of a big crowd next fight. 40. Let's get you in front of.
You just say my man just said that he want to go to UFC 300. Hey yo, bro. Yo, Jim.
Pay to watch you fight every week, my friend. Congratulations. You're a legend. Jim Miller, ladies and gentlemen.
What an absolute legend. If that's not a Hall of Famer, I'm not sure I want to vote. What a body of work for Jim Miller, who fought
Yeah, good job by Jim Miller getting the W like that, man.
going strong. And if you liked him by knockout tonight, he paid out at 9-1. A
Damn.
$100 wager,
If you bet
$100, all smiles.
if you betted $100, you win for Jim Miller coming by knockout. You won $900. Like that's crazy. Of course, next up we got next UFC card on the 26th Saturday. Makhachev. I'm definitely botching his name next week versus Bobby Green. Again, that's a hard fight for Bobby, man. That wrestling for Makhachev is the same thing even for March 5th for Jorge Masvidal and Covington. Covington definitely gonna be wrestling him. That March 12th fight too. Santos. That Santos fight should be good.
International Fight Week 2022, when a one-of-a-kind VIP experience to Vegas with exclusive access all week long. Scan the QR code to enter or go to UFC Fight.
I don't know if you guys remember Jamal Hill, one of his like 2 fights ago when he fought Paul Craig and his elbow dislocated. Man was still trying to punch the dude in the face in the triangle / armbar. Like that's crazy, son. Like super crazy to do. You know. These are 2 guys that I have not seen anything about or heard of. So good good thing to see new people. Let me see who else is on the card with Kobe Covington and Masvidal. All right, so okay. So the co-main event for UFC 272 is now Rafael Dos Anjos and Rafael Fasiv. That's crazy. And then look at this. Edson Barbosa versus freaking Bryce Mitchell. Whew. Striker versus wrestler / grappler. Freaking awesome. And then Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira. Bruh. This card looks lit as fuck right now. And then we got Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy. And boo. But the Kevin Holland, the Barboza fight. And Barboza been looking good. Bryce Mitchell, I haven't seen Bryce Mitchell since the pandemic. I don't even think he fought until now. Right now I'm waiting for the next fight right now. Commercial break for these guys at the UFC right now. And fire card. Anybody, those of you guys who tuned into the Adesanya pay-per-view that I had with my boys and whatnot, mostly every pay-per-view, if I'm able to, I'll probably be over there. So it'll just be me and my boy and everybody else who's there with us. But it'll be mostly me and my boy doing the commentary and giving you guys our reactions to the fights. I would say my reaction when I'm by myself, my reaction is kind of calm or whatever, you know. But yeah, man, last week was really good. Um, Adesanya did his thing. No, not even that, man. If you guys watched that last pay per view, my man Tai Tuivasa versus Derek Lewis. That was probably the most craziest freaking knockout that I've seen. I never seen Derek Lewis in the UFC besides get TKO'd. I've never seen him really get knocked out and face plant the way that he did. Like that shit crazy. Like that Derek Lewis one was just it took the night for me. It was already night over for me. Like I was so it was just a crazy ending to a fight that they had. Like Derek Lewis, whether you love or hate him, Derek Lewis isn't the most sharpest person or have much tools in his arsenal, but the respect that he got for everybody, including myself, go out there, get it on fights. It's crazy. So it looks like we got two heavyweights coming up next. Oh, Baudot. So that's how you say his name. So Alan Baudot versus Parker Porter. This looks like it's gonna be a heavyweight fight again. I've never seen both guys, so we're gonna watch them together. Yes, again. What are you guys' reaction to Derek Lewis getting knocked out by Tai Tuivasa? I didn't care if I got a good interview from Derek Lewis or a freaking shoey from Tai Tuivasa, which I'll probably never do unless the shoes are really really new, because that shit nasty. Right now, I'm still waiting for a. Pretty sure they're making their walk into the octagon right now. And UFC Fight Night's been pretty good. I'll probably go back watch the beginning ones. Definitely watch the American fight that happened earlier as well. And you guys got any guys want to talk about anything, let me know too, man. I'll probably get the things a little later, but usually have a delay before I get like comments and stuff like that. So, got any comments about tonight's fights or fights coming up for the UFC? Let me know down in the comment section and I'll get a conversation flowing. And right now, I'm just waiting for the next fights to kind of keep going. Again, after the video, I will be posting up my. I got hit in the head hard, guys, the other day, so I'm like all over the place. My reaction video and breakdown to UFC Fight Night for the main event for Johnny Walker and Jamal Hill. I've been a little bit crazy. I haven't been posting up videos as much as I would like to right now. It's kind of my fault. But again, just back to training like I used to before. So like by the time I get home, I'm like super freaking tired, and I don't want to do anything, which is my fault. But here we go, both guys in the octagon right now. Again, both one Porter weighing in at 263 pounds. Bu- and Allen weighs in at 256, and Baudot has a 79-inch reach, so he has the reach advantage in this fight. Here we go, Baudot. Baudot has a record of 8 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest. He's 6'3", weighing in at 256 pounds, fighting out of France, and he's the underdog in the fight. Oh, Baudot. Man, why Porter look like Ben Rockwell? Um, Porter's record is 12 wins, 6 losses. He's 6 feet, 200. He weighed in at 263 pounds. He's the favorite to win the fight, so we'll see. Mark Smith, referee.
Last assignment of the night for Mark Smith. Parker Porter, a minus 280 betting favorite at close. The Black Samurai Alhassan Baudot, plus 225, the underdog.
Go round number 1, Porter and Baudot.
Is brought to you by Cropper number 12. Irish
Pretty sure I'm botching his name.
is in black. Alhassan Baudot in white with blue.
Oh, Baudot. Yeah, I'm saying it right.
Porter trains his wrestling under Kia Golancourt, the head wrestling coach at Farmington High School in Connecticut. We'll see if he looks to wrestle and grapple tonight against the striker Alhassan Baudot.
Here we go. Baudot, move around. Oh man, oh yeah, this fight not gonna last. Both guys looking to knock each other out right now. This fight out. Somebody will land something eventually. Go Baudot on that bicycle, nice and early. Oh, good uppercut by Baudot. Jesus. Like Porter needs to like watch some uppercuts too. Oh, good elbow up the middle. And now Porter looking to get a takedown, trying to go for a single leg. And it look like he gonna get it too. Get the single switch. Oh man, good freaking sprawl, excuse me, by Baudot. To stay on his feet. Now they clinch up against the fence now. Good job. Cause I thought Porter was in deep in that single leg. I even thought he was gonna switch. Spin him around as well. Here we go. Baudot with a underhook, excuse me. So Porter with a lot of pressure up against the fence. Both guys not really throwing much. They're kind of holding each other. Baudot is trying to spin Porter around, but Porter has really good pressure. You know, if it wasn't for the underhook that Baudot has, I'm pretty sure Porter would have dropped to look for a takedown. A lot of heavy pressure by Porter. Up against the fence. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the first. Yeah, a lot of pressure, but not much going on. They've been up the fence. Now they finally break because Porter decides to move back a little. Man, Baudot was definitely trying to land that uppercut. Excuse me. Again, guys, I'm already tired. I'm yawning, my bad. Some good jiu-jitsu training right now. Good uppercut up the middle. Oh, Baudot throwing beautiful uppercuts, but he got to work on circling off the fence and not letting his back get up against the fence. A good elbow by Porter up against the fence. Porter looking to drop, but with the underhook of by Baudot, doing a really good job of keeping Porter from really dropping down to look for a single or a double. But then Baudot gets a underhook underhook in. Oh my goodness! Good knees to the thighs by Porter, but that's not gonna do much damage. A lot of pressure. 25 seconds left of the first. And go both right here. I think Baudot needs to just come forward and just don't. Good jab. Oh, try to front kick him, but oh, good takedown, good sweep. Oh man, good round. Kind of hard. Of like, who round could it be? I guess Porter, just for him having him up against the fence for the longest and securing a takedown at the end too. So that's I'm guessing Porter kind of stole the round there, I guess, but not much action in that round. Round number two coming up next. Again, I appreciate everyone watching the live. Um, of course, they have an RB commercial. Here we go, round number two. For Baudot, I just want to see him circle off. As soon as he feels like his back is getting up against the fence, he needs to circle out. Because Porter's just holding him there. Or at least come forward so he doesn't get into that position. Throw some jabs out. You know, Porter again throwing some big shots. Good jab by Baudot. Good front kick up the middle by Porter. Good leg kick by Porter. That's pretty much what's really. Then this fight is close just because both guys are not really. And Porter look for a single leg. Can he get it? Looking for the switch, but again, Baudot doing a really good job of being aware of those things that he's trying to do. Baudot right now should be trying to fight for an underhook or getting his the hands of Porter up from being on the bottom of his butt. But then damn Porter, I think that was a horrible mistake. Now he got oh no, never mind. Baudot gets up back on his feet, putting his weight on Porter right now. Kind of north and south position in the sense. Well, not north and south itself, but then Porter does a really good job of escaping, going around, taking the back. Well, half of the back. Um, Baudot did a good job of again getting back up to his feet. Still up against the fence though. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left for the second round. And good elbow. With 2 minutes left. We got Porter versus Baudot. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching this name all day. Second round, less than 2 minutes left now. Both guys are not really doing much. Porter's trying to look for this takedown, but uh, Baudot is already hit to it. It's up. A good head position by Porter. Good job by Baudot getting those underhooks. Keeping from Porter trying to look for a takedown up against the fence. Yeah, not much going on in this fight, guys. They're up against the fence. Mark Smith warns them, but then they break. Oh, good clubbing shot by Baudot. Good body shot by Baudot. Baudot, whatever his name is. A little exchange by both guys. 15 seconds left. Second round. Big heavyweights right now. Both guys again not doing much. They have their moments, but oh, what uppercut from there by Baudot. It's an okay round. It wasn't a great round. Kind of like how it was in the first, but Porter did a really good job of scoring a takedown though in the first at the very end. So and got a takedown here too, but Baudot did a really good job of getting back up to his feet. Here we go, round number 3. With these guys about to come up right now. Brooklyn. Well, not Brooklyn, but it's her name. Third and final round. Thank you. This fight is kind of like how I'm feeling right now. And Baudot has that energy though. I don't know why he just don't come forward with it. The forward elbow by him, but then Porter does a really good job of countering himself. So Porter was trying to look for these takedowns, man, but again, not 100% committing. Now Porter's mouth is a little bit, well, his nose, excuse me, is a little bit bleeding. Again, this is where Baudot needs to not have himself up against the fence. Good job circling. But right here in the middle where they at now, that's where he needs to establish a jab. establish something to keep him from just moving back. Good clever shot by Baudot. Oh, good uppercut. Them uppercuts been landing all day for him. I want to see him follow up with something outside of that. Oh, another uppercut at the middle. I mean, everybody loving uppercuts today. Mm. Good 1-2 by Porter. You know, another clever shot by Baudot, but he's not really landing. Good job by Porter blocking. Yeah, I don't know why Baudot's kind of in a sense showing, but you got all that energy to put that like stay forward. Nope, oh look at that, making a mess. Good sprawl by Baudot. The knee up the middle. Get the clinches up. Porter clinches. Porter trying to drop down for a double leg. It looks like I think his hand is on the other leg. Yeah, it's on the other leg. He's trying to blast double, and he gets it. We're right into side control too. He's trying to be greedy right now, trying to go into mount, and he gets good guard recovery by Baudot. He ends up in he's smiling, but being stuck in side control in an MMA fight ain't pretty, especially mount. So, and he's flat on his back right now. Porter looking for Kimura, looks like, or Americana, depending on what you want to call it. It's the same shit. He's trying, but he can't get his arm. There we go. Trying to go for a straight on lock. A good recovery by Buckley. Little short elbows and little hammer fist. Right there, like elbows right there. I'll just elbow him in the face. 1 minute left in this fight. So Porter has 5 minutes and 31 seconds and counting when it comes to control time on the ground. I don't know if that's including the clinch stuff. And we go full mount for Porter. Porter should just get up and just start wailing on him. Ten seconds left of the fight. In full mount, but haven't been able to do much of anything. 3 seconds. He ain't getting no stoppage. Good run in. Porter definitely won that round. Just ending on top, getting into different positions. It would have been nice if he would have had that earlier throughout the fight or the round himself. But nonetheless, gets that round for sure. I think Baudot won the first 2 rounds in a sense. But again, that fight was going to put me to sleep. You never know what you're gonna get in a heavyweight fight. Either a knockout or not so much. All right, what's the next fight here? All right. Oh, okay. So the co-main event is up. Yeah. Yep. The co-main event is up next. Cal Dawkins and Jamie Pickett. That fight should be a little more entertaining. Here we go. The Jorge Masvidal Covington fight again, March 5th. Um, oh, it's not pay per view. I'm bugging. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I just saw the pay per view sign. Saturday, March 5th. Masvidal versus Kobe Covington. The grudge match. I think that's a great fight for Masvidal to come back and a good. Whoever win that fight is gonna be in a good position to discuss of what's next for them in their fight and what's gonna happen for them in the future. He's like, I want a motherfucking picture. Here we go. And guys, share the live, guys. As always, man, I appreciate you guys watching the live, leaving likes, drop some comments down below. Got any questions for me before a fight starts? I will answer them. I'll look at the phone and I'll answer them if I see them. Again, like, I appreciate it. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. I appreciate it. Here we go. Coleman event is up next. Jamie Pickett versus Kyle Daukas. So it should be an interesting fight. Who do you guys got in that fight? And Kyle Daukas and Jamie Pickett. Jamie Pickett, when he's on, he can be a really good striker at times. So we'll see. Co-main event is up next. And then we got Johnny Walker taking on Jamal Hill. I think there's a huge opportunity for Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill get a stoppage victory over Johnny Walker. I think that would be great for his career. Hey guys, sorry. I'm so sorry for the yawning. Again, I just been training, so I'm kind of super tired. Oh, oof. Crazy. They just so, man, knocking people out right now. Oh, man, how you get an arm triangle from side control? You must have, like, the most nastiest squeeze to like, get the arm triangle from side control. Like, that's crazy. Again, Makhachev versus they're talking about Makhachev versus Bobby Green. Again, I think it's a hard fight for Bobby. Bobby has good takedown defense, but them daggy staggy wrestlers they're ridiculous when it comes to their wrestling. It's on a whole crazy level of their own. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Then co-main event up next, Kyle Daukas and Jamie Pickett. Chris Daukas, if you've seen the heavyweight, he lost to Derek Lewis in December. Tough knockout loss right before Christmas too. But either way, he's still getting money, so. Oh, was that with Kyle Dawkins that had that controversial thing he had against Kevin Holland when he headbutted him, but it knocked out Kevin Holland? Yeah, that was a nasty shit, man. Yo, who saw Kevin Holland doing his jiu-jitsu match? That was, he showed that he's improving little by little, so that's what's up. Daukas is a good fighter too. He got good submission. Let's see if he can get the fight to the ground. Um, After striking a little against Jamie Pickett. Jamie Pickett got to have that good takedown defense. Even though he's a good wrestler too. Here we go. And guys, drop the comments down below. Let me know what's up. Let me know what fight card you're looking forward to down in the comment section. I appreciate it. Want to know. And yeah, man, got any questions for me? Put them down below as well. Try to answer them to the best of my ability. Pretty sure both guys right now are making their walk into the octagon right now. Commercial break. It's the only thing I hate about fight nights. Like, you're not even on TV. Why we gotta have freaking commercials? Fuck. I hate them. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next fight, guys. Coming up now, both guys are walking. Co-main event, Kyle Daukas and Jamie Pickett up next. Let's see who's gonna implement the game plan that they got for each other first. See who's gonna walk away with the victory. And guys, share the live, man. Appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. For the Covington and Masvidal fight, most likely going live. With everybody, most likely, if I'm able to, I'll go live. Co-main events up next. Both guys should be right now making their walk into the octagon. Again, like, it's the co-main event. I feel like there shouldn't be any commercials. Let us watch the guys walk out. It's so dumb. I don't know. That's the only thing that I hate about fight nights is just them, like, not, like, come on, like, bro. Just let us watch them walking out. It's the co-main event. Like, okay, not on TV or on ESPN Plus. When they live on TV, I guess. And here we go, nonetheless. I'll tell her to take. This is a catchweight fight at 195 pounds. And Kyle Daukas weighed in at 193 and a half. And 194 for Jamie Pickett. So catchweight fight at 195 pounds. Jamie Pickett with a couple of inch reach advantage with 80 inches of reach for Jamie Pickett. Jordan Martinez, our announcer. Here's the record of Jamie Pickett: 13 wins, 6 losses. He's 6'2" and weighing in at 194 pounds. He is the underdog. And go Kyle Daukas. His record is 10 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest. He's 6'3", winning 193 and a half pound. He is the favorite to to win the fight. Oh, she gonna have to wait. Herb Dean, our referee. So let's see who's gonna implement their game plan first. All right, that last fight was kind of boring. Almost put me to sleep. I know this fight. I know both guys, so I know both of these guys are most likely not. Hopefully, not give us a boring fight. Here we go. This fight brought by Modelo. That's the sponsor for this fight. Both guys bouncing around. Jamie with a ugly ass sidekick. Every time somebody don't change, I feel like it's like come out kind of ugly. Move the knee up the middle by Jamie, but again, Kyle just looking to get the clinch and does. Trying to look for the single leg switch. Nope. Good good stability by Pickett so far. Pickett with a guillotine around his neck right now. We're not really looking for it. Of course, good oh man, good recovery by Pickett, but then Daukas finally gets the fight down to the ground. Pickett holding that guillotine position, should let it go because he can get Ron flued. Jamie should let it go because I mean the fence probably don't help, but Pickett should let go of that guillotine. He's already in half guard. This is stupid as hell. There you go. Finally lets it go. Side control. Pickett trying to get back up to his feet. But Daukas on top and side. I mean, yeah, side control. No, side control. He's in half guard. Good head position by Daukas. Daukas trying to hold Jamie Pickett down on the ground right now. Daukas looking for a guillotine. Let's see if he drops for it. Or he's just doing that just to give something for Pickett to think about on the ground. And Pickett just trying to stand back up. Got to fight the hands, recover with the guillotine. Good, and Pickett looks for his own takedown. But good defense by Daukas. Daukas looking to kind of take Pickett down, back down to the ground. Both fighters up against the fence. Both with an underhook in. Good job by Jamie having that underhook, man. Because if not, Daukas again would drop down. Either look for a blast double or a single leg switch. Nice little double, nice blast double by Daukas. Again in half guard. Pickett trying to hold Daukas down. Doing a pretty good job at it. Pickett, I mean, Daukas looking. He's trying to sneak around to the back, but it's super hard with the fence up against, with somebody's body up against the fence. Jumps in to take the back, but doesn't have both hooks in. Lets it go. Pickett looking for a takedown of his own. His head is a little too high if he's really trying to commit to it. But he lets the leg go. Good underhooking by Daukas. Spins Pickett around up against the fence. 1 minute and 13 seconds left of the first round. Good shots. Oh, good shots by Daukas. Oh, good blast. Good timing in on that blast double by Daukas. Getting in half guard. Let's see if he does something with it, though, this time. Daukas, that was a good takedown, too. Daukas trying to use the momentum of Pickett coming forward with strikes. Timing him really well, dropping down for a double. So control time so far 2 minutes and 13 and counting for Chris Daukas. I mean Kyle, excuse me. Daukas. Chris is his brother. Daukas looking for an anaconda. I mean, looking for a Darce choke or anaconda, depending on what you're calling it. But I mean, he's still in half guard. He should try to get his leg out, but I mean, depends on the squeeze. He got 10 seconds left. Let's see if Jamie Pickett can survive and not go out. I think Jamie's gonna be all right. Oh, he tapped! He tapped! That gotta be it. Oh, what the? That is some controversy shit right there. Chris Talk, Kyle does not, man, that dude can't get a break. Now, did he tap at the horn? No, Herb didn't calling it off. Man, I want to hear that replay. I mean, holy smokes. Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, yeah, no, he tapped. Now, he tapped before the horn. Yep. That had to be like 4 minutes and 59 seconds right there. And he tapped. And as soon as he tapped, the horn went off. Man, he did that in half guard too. It wasn't. He didn't even pass. I mean, he's supposed to do it at half guard, but it's just like, damn. That was a nice tight squeeze by Kyle Dawkins. But submission win. That's crazy. If Pickett would have just waited a second more, he would have just survived, bro. I don't know, man. You might as well go out, man. I don't think that's kind of tight. Literally once. Unless they looking at the time right now. But he tapped before the horn though. Yo, he literally tapped with 1 second left. Bruh. That's fucking insane. I would have just hold it on for a little longer. But he tapped. Literally 1 second. That Kyle Dawkins just submitted Jamie Pickett right now, literally at the very end of the first round. Spoiler alert. But yo, it's crazy. I would have just waited. I know he had to hear like the clapper that they do normally for 10 seconds left. Like, come on, bro. I wouldn't have tapped. Unless he had it really, really deep in, but it didn't look like it was that crazy deep. But again, good victory by Cal Dawkins. Good submission right there for him. Main event up next. That's all that means is the main event. Johnny Walker, and Jamal Hill coming up next. And the way they looked alike in the face-off for the ceremonial weigh-ins, it looked like they're going. I hope they scrap, man. Can't be all up in somebody's face. And at the end of the day, you guys don't scrap. So good victory for Kyle Dawkins. Locking in that Darce choke. Yo, literally 1 second. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it had to be deep if he had tapped, because I would have just stood there like that. Shoot, now we got the co-minute. Now we got the main event up next, like I said already. Johnny Walker. I like how Johnny Walker has changed his fighting style from being so brawly, which he can be at times, but I like the composed Johnny Walker. The last time I seen him fight, I don't know if it was his last fight, it was against Thiago Santos, and Santos won that fight, but that fight wasn't the most entertaining. It was very strategic by both guys. I mean, it worked for Francis Ngannou being nice, calm, cool, and collective. It can work for Johnny Walker as well at light heavyweight. So, again, guys, you knew, hit the subscribe button and hit the like. Again, if you just knew, let me know who you got in the main event for Johnny Walker and Jamal Hill.
I want to call out Tony Ferguson. I have more Dark shirts, so I'm going to go for the Dark Knight. Under the name Dark Knight.
Man, you're trying to challenge Tony Ferguson. Let's hear it for your winner, Philadelphia's
I think Kyle Dawkins just trying to call out Tony Ferguson right now.
How aware are you, Dom, of the clock in that situation? I try to make sure I'm aware every 10 seconds, but you don't know. He got hit a couple times. I don't know if you can't.
All right, look at Chris Dawkins there with his brother Kyle Dawkins, the Dawkins brothers. I think Dawkins usually fights at 185, but I guess this was like it must have been a short notice fight for both guys that they did it at catch weight. Here we go again, showing UFC 272 coming up next. The next pay-per-view, March 5th, Saturday at 10, live on ESPN Plus. Pay-per-view. Main event, of course, Kobe Covington, Jorge Masvidal, Rafael dos Anjos, and versus Rafael Fasiv. Edson Barbosa, Bryce Mitchell, Kevin Holland versus Alex Cowboy Oliveira, and Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy. Again, like just that Kevin Holland fight, just for Kevin Holland talking smack all the time, that's gonna be entertaining to watch. And Oliveira's gonna oblige to that too, so that's gonna be good. The last time I saw Kevin Holland, it wasn't even in the UFC. He was in I forgot what it was called. There was like a submission thing that he had going on, and he kind of showcased his submission. I mean, he lost that fight by points at the end of the round, but it was a really entertaining grappling match he had. It showed me that he can grapple outside of him talking smack. So that's what's up. And then Edson Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell. For Barboza, better keep this fight standing. You don't want somebody like Mitchell wrapping you up, man, getting you to the ground and looking for those beautiful freaking twisters, man. Guys, it's super hard to get a twist on somebody. I think the Korean Zombie, I think, is the only other person that got a twister in the UFC, which is, again, super hard to do. Man, and it hurts really bad if you ever got into a twister before. Right now, UFC is on commercial break. And as we on the break, guys, again, you got any questions before the main event starts, let me know. Put them down below. I'll try to answer those. If I get them up here on my phone, here on the live chat, man, leave comments, guys. We can have a nice little conversation before a fight starts. If you guys watch boxing, any of you guys who watch boxing, what? We didn't text me. Let me see what it said. Oh. All right, we are back. Both guys still haven't walked out. Since the main event, I know there's not going to be no commercial break for them to walk out and the first round. So, you know, the final bout of the night, Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill. Again, if Hill can get the stoppage victory over Walker in a dramatic fashion, if he can knock him out or TKO him, I mean, it'll look good on Jamal Hill. You know, get everybody start watching him, his come ups. Johnny Walker had, like, I remember when he first came to the UFC, that dude was, he wanted to give everybody that smoke. But then on a stupid celebration, he dislocates his shoulder. And that just, like, derailed a whole bunch of shit. So here we go. Let's see what Johnny Walker and Jamal Hill are gonna bring today. Again in the ceremonial weigh-ins, in each other's face, talking smack. Let's see if that happens. Man, Johnny Walker is like a character himself, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Jamal Hill, man. The only time I remember seeing him fight, again, when he dislocated, when he got his elbow dislocated by Craig Jones. But Craig Jones is that dude submit. His submission game is sick. Like Craig Jones, his submission is sick. I mean, he did beat Jimmy Crute in his last fight though, so he is coming off a win off his last fight as well. Yeah, Jamal Hill versus Ovin Prue, and that stoppage victory there on him. I, mean, I don't know, in prime OPS, man. He was a beast fighter, until later in his career.
Johnny Walker rallies for a sensational finish.
And here we go. Still doing their promos. Fighters are about to walk out into the octagon soon. Sooner than later. All right, here we go. Jamal Hill. They got his music playing. About to walk to the octagon now. Can you guys drop the comments down below? Again, before the fight starts, who you guys got? Johnny Walker or Jamal Hill, if you know any of these guys. You guys got.
Jamal, sweet dreams filled. There may be fighters on this roster, Paul, as confident. I'm not sure there's a fighter more confident than Jamal Hill. And when you walked into the dressing room tonight, you said, man, on film, like, might just be a future top 5 contender, if not champion.
Jamal Hill. He hype, man. This dude hype right now. Dancing around right now. Main event right now for the UFC. Yeah, and for UFC 272, I'm pretty sure I'll go live with everybody. Like I've been doing the last couple of pay-per-views. Everybody been tuning in, leaving their comments, man. Appreciate it. Man, March were I forgot what day in March. March will be like a year since I started doing YouTube, and it's been fantastic as well, man. Here we go, Jamal Hill at the fight prep. Second most highest strike rate in the light heavyweight division. Team tied with third most knockdown rate among active UFC light heavyweights. Awarded UFC contract on Dana White Contender Series Season 3, Week 5. So, pretty good resume for him. All right, man, get your ass in the octagon so we can get Johnny Walker to walk out. Thank you. Here we go. Jamal Hill. Here we go, Johnny Walker about to walk. Let's see what he comes out to. It's on ESPN Plus. It's a comment. I'm doing a commentary, not a. That's like the pay-per-views as well. Johnny Walker walking, number 10 light heavyweight in the world. Listen, I ain't got no copyrights against. I don't want no copyrights against UFC because I'm showing their event and that, you know. Especially when it comes to some of the pay-per-views. Well, especially pay-per-views. If I could, I would. I definitely am watching it though. Well, Johnny Walker about to be at. Well, he's already at the fight prep. That Misha Pereira. Look at Misha Pereira with him. Damn, Misha Pereira kind of tall though. And Johnny Walker big as fuck too. Look at him dancing his ass off out of his shirt. Yo. Yo. I can't even. Uh, um, third fastest flying knee knockout in UFC history. One of 6 fighters in UFC history with a knockout by 4 different techniques. And awarded a contract. I didn't even get the last thing. I'm over here laughing my ass off at his dancing moves right now. So giving me the old Johnny Walker vibes right now. Johnny Walker finally in the octagon. Again, guys, want to thank you guys for watching the play-by-play for UFC Fight Night. Johnny Walker weighed in at 206 pounds. Jamal Hill 205. Walker has like a 2-inch reach advantage over Jamal Hill. So Walker with an 82-inch reach and 79 for Hill. Again, Joey Martinez for the final time. I mean, let's see, man. They both look wired up right now, especially Hill. Hill look kind of focused. Yeah, this would be a huge victory for Hill to get somebody like Johnny Walker with a name like Johnny Walker. So, oh my God, bro, why they still haven't got rid of Saudi Amato, bro? Like that dude is like the worst referee for MMA in the freaking world, and they just still have him there. That dude can't judge a fight to save his life. Yo, let's boycott Saudi Amato, man. Dude is trash. He gave freaking Jack Hermanson his card, the win in his card. Like, bro, you freaking retarded. Jamal Hill with a record of 9 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. Weighing at 205 pounds. It's crazy. Well, Johnny Walker, 18 victories, 6 losses, and weighing at 206 pounds. He's the underdog, surprisingly, over somebody like Jamal Hill. I mean, though Jamal Hill is good too, though. The fight is right now Uh, they're just going through what you call it right now. Excuse me. They was doing the announcements and stuff. That's why I'm just waiting for them to actually start. 5 round fights, of course, for main events for the UFC as well. Here we go. Jamal Hill, Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill right now. Here we go, round number 1. Let's see what happens. Touch of the gloves. Fight brought to us by Modelo. That was a nasty ass freaking big round. Johnny looked a little more alive this fight than he did in Thiago Santos' fight already. Moved around. Let's see who's gonna go first. Oh, Johnny Walker tries to throw a monster body kick but misses. Good leg kick by Walker. Man, Walker's so freaking awkward. Like, I would hate to fight him if I was a light heavyweight because he's so freaking awkward. Good head kick by Hill, but a good block. Both trading head kicks now. Oh, man, Walker's freaking weird. Ugh. Good front kick up the middle by Walker. Leg kicks. Yeah, Johnny throwing a lot. Johnny definitely more active in this fight than he was already in the Thiago Santos fight. Hill trying to hold his ground. Both guys moving in a circle right now. Nobody's really cutting each other off. Good leg kick by Walker. Hill has Walker now having his back up against the fence momentarily. I mean, not Walker. Hill needs to straighten up his punches. He's like throwing too wide, and Walker's capitalizing on that with his punches being a little more shorter. Both guys up against the fence. Walker with a clinch, with now double underhooks. Doesn't look like he's going for a takedown. He was trying to turn around and get him off against the fence. 3 minutes left of the first. Yeah, both guys are looking for the big shots. I mean, it's 5 rounds, man. They able to do that for the 5 rounds, that'd be great. Hill walking, having Walker move back. Oh, thank God Hill moved back. Nice little head kick attempt by Walker. And then Jamal tries to answer back with his own. 2:15 in the first left. Oh! What the fuck was that? Hey, yo, what the fuck? That was the most crazy knockout reaction ever. Jamal Hill getting the knockout. Bruh. Like, that knockout was weird as hell. Like, Walker, I thought Walker was playing possum. That dude weird as hell. I thought he was playing possum. Here we go. Nice little lazy ass job by Walker. And then Jamal catches him over the top of the right. Yo, bro, why he fall like that though? Damn, Johnny Walker getting his ass knocked the fuck out. And then it wasn't even flush. Holy smokes. What? Yo, but the knockdown though. The knockout, excuse me. That was what the that was the most awkwardest knockout. Like, my man literally said, and then just fell back like a doll, just like one of the jiu-jitsu dummies being let go. Like, that's how he fell. He felt awkward as hell. Yo, good victory by Jamal Hill, because I was nervous. He was getting hit a little bit earlier. Whew, what a quick fight night that was, bro. But holy smokes, like I just damn. Well, that's that one right there, man. That's crazy, crazy, bro. Crazy fight by Jamal Hill getting the knockout victory over Johnny Walker in the first. And Walker was doing pretty good too. He got hit, and again, it was like right up top of the temple. It reminds me of like what happened to me yesterday, doing jujitsu, man, and just got hit. In my head, but I ain't, I ain't fall like that. That was bad. Thankfully for Walker, right now he's up on the stool now. Walker literally got hit like right on the temple.
But Jamal Hill doing what Jamal Hill does.
Yo, put him to sleep ain't the word, bro. He freaking like, bruh, that was disrespectful. Like that was a disrespectful knockout.
Santos, one of the best strikers in this division, went 25 full with Johnny Walker.
Like he didn't even catch him flush. He like caught him on the he hit him on the temple, but he caught him like the power he must have had behind that though. Joe Martinez, uh, about to read the final. Man, like that was insane. He literally just 2 minutes and 55 seconds in the first. Jamal Sweethand Hills get the knockout victory over Johnny Walker already. The fight's over. It's crazy. And like the way Johnny Walker's body just went limp, like that shit looked so fake. You know what it reminded me of? If you guys ever watch wrestling, it reminded me of like Ric Flair getting knocked the fuck out, or not knocked out, but Ric Flair doing his best Flintstone thing he had going on, like that. Like that's insane. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, cause he didn't really hit him flush with a punch. It was like half forearm, half his fist that he literally caught him with. He caught Johnny Walker with. And I'm looking at it again. I mean, he kind of caught him with the front two knuckles, but like, yo, they're showing the Johnny Walker get knocked out again. But that's crazy. Like, damn, I've never seen somebody's body react like that to getting knocked out, and that's insane.
Well, we've been talking about just how high the ceiling is for you. I mean, your kicks there, your jiu-jitsu's there, you've shown to be
Like,
incredible knockout power.
it's just crazy. If you ever seen a body go limp like that, that's crazy. Yo, who you got for Jorge Masvidal and Kobe Covington up next? The next pay per view. I already gave my thoughts on that one, man. I think it's gonna be a fun fight, but I think again if Covington can use his wrestling against Masvidal, even though Masvidal has really good jiu-jitsu in the sense of like when he is training. So I don't know. Depending on what we get from Masvidal.
Just call me Emmy Mar. That's main event Mar, y'all. Come on now. Works for me. Main event Mar, Jamal Hill.
There we go. Final interview. I don't think he called anybody out. Again, thank you guys for liking. Like the video. Hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe. Um, yeah, man. Johnny Walker's finally up, embracing Jamal Hill right now. They're showing them embracing each other. Good victory for Jamal Hill. That's better for Jamal Hill. That type of win because he's not new, but he's still kind of like he's still getting there when it comes to the fight fans or whatever. But good victory for him. That's another big name there. He got OSP. He had him, a couple of other guys. I gotta look at his the guys that he fought recently. I think his last fight before this one was Brian Bovinick. I'm thinking about a whole different fighter right now. Yeah, man. I have him winning too, just because of the the wrestling difference. I think is huge. Let me look at Jamal Hill's couple opponents from the past.
Jamal Hill's stock is high. Came in number 12 in the world.
Okay, so Jamal Hill was the number 12 light heavyweight, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be moving up after this one. Um, yeah, that's again for Jamal Hill. His last couple, he lost to Paul Craig, as we know of when he got his elbow dislocated by Paul Craig. Let's see, 2021. Yeah, so I would say the win over OSP over St. Preux. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that's good for him. And then he lost to Paul Craig, but then he got a win over what's that guy's name? I gotta look at his name. Over Jimmy Crute. He got a victory over. He knocked out Jimmy Crute, I think in like 16 seconds. I don't know if it was the first or the second round. So, and then now getting the victory over somebody like Johnny Walker, number 10. He just finished. Right now, by Monday, he definitely cracked in the top 10. For sure. I'm pretty sure he's already in the top 10. You know. Again, I thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Um, you got any questions right now? Before I end the live, let me know down in the comment section. Yeah, man, and I mean Johnny Walker isn't the most top bunch fighter, the most of the top fighters, but I think Johnny Walker is awkwardly good for him to crack himself up. Johnny, I believe he was number 10, so number 10 versus number 12, so he's gonna slide up there a little bit by Monday when they update the rankings or whatever. I wish I had the rankings up right now. I don't have the rankings. Let me look up the rankings. If you're just tuning in, the main event just finished real quick in the first round for Jamal Hill knocking out Johnny Walker. Yeah, just having a discussion now before I don't want to end the live. We're having a nice little discussion about the next couple of cards that are coming up. All right, let me see if I can get the UFC rankings up here for light heavyweight. Because, I mean, Jamal Hill, his next fight could be with somebody in that top 10 or maybe even lower than that. I don't see why not after beating the number 10 guy in the world in Johnny Walker. Let me get the light heavyweights. Shit, I forgot Glover Teixeira is the light heavyweight champion. But I think he's supposed to be facing Yuri Prohaska, which is... Whew, that's not even a... Oh, shit. That's not even it. Trying to get this damn lightweight right. Light heavyweight right. All right. So, okay. I mean, we know Blachowicz is not getting the rematch against Glover Teixeira. I think Dana's trying to set up Yuri Prohaska versus Glover Teixeira next. So we already know what that means. Let me see who's... All right, so Jamal Hill was number 12. Johnny Walker was number 10. Yeah, but he got Nikola Kravulov, Volkan Oestermeer still there, ranked number 8. Dominic Reyes, ranked number 7. Somebody like Dominic Reyes that can push him up the ladder if he wants to get pushed really hard. Magomed I'm not even gonna try. Habulaev has So I don't know I would say anybody from 9, 8 to 7, which is Nikola Krabulov and Volkan Oestermeer to Dominic Reyes. I think those would be good fights for him next. Having somebody, I mean, if you want to take it slow, You know, depending on what he want to do, I think anybody within those in the beginning top tens would be great for him. It would be great for him to watch watch him fight. Yeah, because even in this fight right here, he did good against Johnny Walker. Even though he got the knockout victory, I think he did good. The only thing, like, the swinging wild. Johnny Walker was kind of catching him in the beginning of those exchanges. Just Johnny was Johnny's swinging was a little more like a little more closer. It wasn't too wild like the way he was doing, the way Hill was throwing his shots.
Struggled a little bit as of late, and Jamal Hill just knew exactly what to do from the jump. Yeah, I mean, he did. Like, he measured him. And that was
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure him throwing him into the. I mean, he's been around in the UFC for a little bit, so I think he'd be alright. I think he'd be alright down the line. But we'll see. That's what we can do is just see what's next. Whoever he fights next, gonna be interesting to see. Um, yeah, man. I wanna again thank everyone for being in the live. My reaction video will be up in a little bit. Leave the comments, hit the like there as well when I post it up. Um, yeah, man. Until next time, I don't know. I'll probably next time I'll be live will probably either be boxing or yeah. I think he's gonna be good too. I think so too. I don't know what other. I think it's a fight night next before UFC 272. So when it comes to that, I'll probably. Let me see what's next after. You already know, bro. Now, thank you for watching, man, and tuning in and chatting it up here with me. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I'm definitely going live in the next UFC fight night because Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green. So I'm definitely most likely going live for that fight. And of course for March 5th for the Masvidal for UFC 272 as well. So make sure you guys tune in for those lives, man. I will be posting up a reaction video in a little bit after I relax, cool down a little bit. Probably be up later. What time is it? And maybe about like 10, 11, a little later. I usually post up videos later. Um, it'll be up. Make sure to check them out. Hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching the live, guys. I appreciate it. It's always good watching the lives. Get to hear me, like, live, talking about the fights and what's happening throughout them. And I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe again. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next live, man. Peace.